You're tuned in to Ricky Fontaine.
Pretty Ricky's what they call him.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. And DJ B out.
Ready.
Only on member-supported public radio, WRVS 89.9 ECSU.
WRVS 89.9 ECSU, listener-supported public radio. You're in the booth right now with Ricky B. And on the line, I have Nicoye Banks. How you doing, sir?
Man, what's going on, man? I'm doing great.
Look, so we're going to get this interview kicked off right here. Go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what movies you've played in, because you've been in a couple of major films.
All right, well, let's backtrack from the latest to the earliest stuff. I was seen in Brooklyn's Finest with Wesley Snipes and Don Cheadle. I was in the movie Green Zone with Matt Damon. Invincible with Mark Wahlberg. My very first jump off, man, which was one of the most fun roles I've ever had, was G. Played this character, B-Mo Smooth. I was the rapper, Richard T. Jones was the puffy character, if you will. You know, he owned the record label, but I was the rapper. Out
of all the roles that you played so far up to this point, which one would you say that one was your favorite?
I enjoyed them all, brother, to be honest with you. You know, they all are great because, you know, it all signifies that I was living my dream, you know. But the dearest one, I have to say, is the B-Mo Smooth, because that's the first one.
Okay.
The latest one, which you will see on April 13th with Blair Underwood and Sharon Leal and Miss Pam Grier, is the most significant one, because A, it was the last one, and B, it was the largest one I've had thus far.
Tell me a little bit about, if you can, without giving away the whole movie, how does this Woman Thou Art Loose differ from the original one?
Well, you know what? This, On the Seventh Day, falls under the umbrella of the Woman Thou Art Loose series.
Okay.
So this movie in itself is completely different from the one that came before.
Okay.
You see, so in other words, you know, all of the movies that fall under this Woman Thou Art Loose series is going to have those elements from his book.
Okay.
You know, the redemption and the forgiveness, you know, so on and so forth, elements that T.D. Jakes really was stressing in his book. The storyline is very unique, brother. I got to tell you, you know, even coming from T.D. Jakes, it's a thriller.
Right.
So the people are really going to be on a roller coaster ride with this film.
Okay, so in the movie you play a character named Will Bennett, correct?
He's a special agent. He's a detective, FBI.
Okay.
He was called in to come and really crack this case. Sharon and Blair's character, they have a daughter who was kidnapped. So my character's specialty is child kidnapping and murders and things of that nature. However, he's not just the good guy coming in on the white horse kind of thing. So that's the part where I leave for the audience to really get into.
Yeah, so it's actually a little twist in there. I got a chance to catch the trailer online, and it caught me off guard. I can tell you that. I was like, whoa, like this is crazy.
Exactly. It's one of those. It's one of those. It's one of those.
So how was it working with people such as Blair Underwood and Sharon Leal and even T.D. Jakes?
You ever had those days where you knew you had to eat a big breakfast because it was going to be a long day?
Yeah.
You were going to exert some energy.
Yeah.
Going into your day.
Yeah.
Every day going to work felt like that.
Wow.
But minus the anxiety.
Right.
Just add the eagerness and the excitement to it, man. I used to wake up an hour before my alarm went off because, I was ready to go to work, man. To be next to Pam Grier, the icon, to be with Sharon Leal, who is just phenomenal and rich. Her craft is so rich. Blair's like a big brother to me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
These people came to work, so you know what that means for you.
Right.
You got to come to work, dot I's and cross T's. But without the pressures of having somebody browbeat you, you just knew that, hey, when they say action, they are going to click in and be present. And so to up the stakes like that, you know, it was exhilarating. At the same time, it made me feel like, you know what, this is further confirmation that I belong.
Right. So did you feel like it made you step your game up a little bit? Because I know as a musician and so on and so forth, people tell me in order to be a great musician, you have to play with people who are perceived to be better than you.
Without question, the game steps up. You know, I'm more than certain that for anybody who's out there, you know, when you can get around, you know, those whom you consider and those whom your industry considers, you know, the best and elite, or what have you, and now you have been afforded the opportunity to work alongside them. Oh, it's without question your game automatically steps up. The level of play is totally different. And, you know, you do what you can. You do what you do. No, don't do what you can.
Right.
Do what you do to keep yourself on that level. You know, I mean, I'm more than certain a musician who had an opportunity to play with, you know, Miles Davis or John Coltrane,
right?
You know, it's just an extra little slap in the wrist on the, you know, on the drums. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know
some
exactly
extra little notes that came through because they were the greatest.
So who are some of the actors or actresses that you look up to?
I'm a huge Blair fan. I've always been a fan of Blair's even before I met him and worked around him in G. And he is a part of that lineage that I so admire. And I'm talking the Lou Gossetts and Sidney Poitier, Lawrence Fishburne. I'm a fan. Morgan Freeman, the power that these people have. Cicely Tyson.
Right.
You know, their presence speaks volumes. But then when they begin to speak and move, you know, it gives me that three-dimensional experience watching them work. You know, I'm a fan of even Will Smith.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That dude has a work ethic and, you know, a level of difference to the craft that I admire and respect.
That's really good, man. And I definitely can see and even hear your passion for your craft. Even just with you simply talking about it. Real quick, before we end the interview, before we go, wanted to make sure we got all the dates out. Women Thou Art Loose is coming out April 13th, correct?
Yep, April 13th at that Good Friday.
Okay,
will
great.
be in theaters, and check all AMC theaters. The movie is being released nationwide in all AMC theaters. That's the Code Black is distributing the film. So,
okay,
you know, definitely look forward to the folks receiving this movie well and enjoying the experience.
Okay, and are there any other projects that we can look forward to seeing you on in the upcoming future?
Well, right now I'm in the process of looking at some television options. You know, I really want to get into television more.
Right.
And there's a stage play that's coming my way that, you know, we're in the process of fielding that offer as well. So, you know, I like to stay busy, and going in the theater is one way that you stay sharp and honest and busy. You know, so just keep your eyes open because this year stands to be a very, very good year.
Good. Now, real quick, you said TV. Weren't you on what's that, Law and Order? Were you on Law and Order?
Yes, I was. I've done a few of the Law and Orders actually. Okay,
yeah. Okay, so definitely keep an eye out for Nicoye Banks. All right, his movie, co-starring in the movie with Blair Underwood and Sharon Leal, "Woman Thou Art Loose" on the 7th day. Is written and produced by T.D. Jakes, correct?
Produced by T.D. Jakes, yeah.
Yeah, produced by T.D. Jakes. And make sure you guys go to movies, check that out, and follow him. Do you have a Twitter account?
Yes, follow me on Twitter at Nicoye Banks. Follow me on Facebook. I'm always reaching out to the fans and my friends on Facebook, you know.
All right.
Nicoye Banks. And I got a website, NicoyeBanks.com. There you have it.
All right. All right, man. We'd like to thank you so much for spending some time with us in the studio, man. And we're looking forward to great and wonderful things from you. I admire your passion, man, and I admire your love for your craft, and I cannot wait to go see the movie, and I will be the first one in line to see it on April 13th.
Ricky, thank you so much for having me, man, and God bless you and your listeners, brother.
Same to you. All right, you're tuned in to WRVS 89.9 ECSU, member-supported public radio. You're in the booth right now with Ricky B, and we're going to get into some more music right after this. Holla at your boy.